Jackson for the game! Chris Jackson and the Nuggets at the buzzer in dramatic fashion have won their first game.
There are only a few legends from 2K13 My Team that are still relevant in 2K period, and Mahmoud Abdul Rauf aka Chris Jackson was probably one of the most fun legends to use in My Team in 2K13. Like, he was up there with the Sam Jones, the Mitch Richmond. Like, he was really that fun to use, not because he was so knocked down, but because he was a point guard that could dunk. Look at this shit, 80 driving dunk. And in 2K13, little men had the syndrome where they just took the fuck off for no reason, and he has good dunk packages. It's not like he's some bum with rim grazers that you just made off of your My Player. He throws down, and half the time when I'm making hidden gems, it's not just players that are OP on the low, it's players that I genuinely liked or that bring me nostalgia. Like the reason I made Eddie Jones one. Like, some people that played My Team for this long are going to have so many feelings of nostalgia when they watch videos like this about players like this, and I like to give him a layup shoe just because it will push his driving layup to a 90, and with that being said, he can actually drive and finish. You'll see in the video in a second. But without a shoe like that, then he's kind of just does have the little man syndrome where he won't make layups when he should just because people are bigger than him. For a comparison of the people who don't really know though, this card is basically going to be just like Mike Bibby, my first hidden gem that I did make this year. He's going to be just like Mike Bibby, except a better finisher, someone that can actually throw down. Now, at the end of the day, I'm not telling you that this card is going to run your team. This card is going to be the best scorer on your team, and he's a hidden gem that's just going to fuck people up that have diamonds or amethyst. Like, no, he's just a fun player to use. I'm making this because I really did enjoy using him back in the day, and he's still fun. Like, if you put him in the 3-goal seat, he is actually going to fucking kill. And if you're someone that likes to specialize in pick and roll and you play a lot in the mid-range area, then he might actually kill OD for you against someone who does have an amethyst, because he has the mid-range of someone like Chris Paul with an easy form pull-up, and that shit is cash every single fucking time. And then if you're also someone like me who likes to run plays and run sets, then once you have him cutting to the basket, he's already so quick. That layup shoe, he finishes fucking everything. Get the fuck off of me and one, you bitch. And Mahmoud is definitely one of the people that weren't talked about a lot in NBA history. He's actually, I think, the first or second leading all-time free throw percentage player, like the best percentage of all time. And he's not mentioned much in NBA history because there was a lot of controversy surrounding his name. He was a Muslim. He refused to stand for the American anthem at the beginning of games. He had a lot of controversy that people did not like him for, and for that reason he wasn't given as much credit as a player. Look at this, just fucking fading mid-ranges with his 90 mid-range C- good. But more than anything, this video is from a 2K13 OG My Team heads that remember how overpowered this guy was, and I'm here to tell you that he is still fun to use. Look at this absurd shit that he makes. Hold that dick, Magic Johnson, no homo. Alright, I'm probably going to get roasted in the comment section for that one, but moving on, you're probably going to run him more than likely with an athletic lineup because that mid-range pull-up shot is still cheese, and you can just toss up a lob when you're in doubt. Just throw one up to your athletic wing players and they go up and give them these nuts. And that's about it. I mean, he does take off when he has lanes, but this isn't 2K13 anymore, so sadly he will not take off like his name is Robert Pack. But at the end of the day, he does finish the same play, gets the cut, and finishes the same layup this time. Fuck that little man syndrome, it does ruin so many players, but Mahmoud is definitely one that's worth it to still use, at least for the fun aspect of it, because like I said, I don't believe in super teams anymore. That momentum cheese does not give a fuck about your feelings, so I may as well use players that I love and the ones that I remember from 2K13 that made me want to get into my team. Other than just paying homage to Mahmoud though, this video I actually really did. Shouts out to my boy, my name is Swifty. I don't know if you guys were around YouTube for that long when My Team first started in 2K13. My name is Swifty was one of the YouTubers. There's only a handful that I'd watched back then, but one of the few that made me get into doing YouTube. People have asked me this before. It was actually a weird trio of people. It was Swifty, Shake and Bake, and Two Bros Gaming. 2 out of the 3 of those I've gone on to do videos with, and I'm actually good friends with these days. Whether you love or hate any of those 3, without all of them there probably would be no me, so I have to pay my respect to that at the same time. And Swifty was one that made a video about Mahmoud YouTube called Remembering Him in his Remembering series, and that was what really made me do this video. So shouts out to him. He has started his YouTube channel again. I'll put his link in the description if you want to see him make his horrible comeback from the mean streets of the park. Go and dislike all his videos and tell him I sent you in the comment section, and I will truly appreciate that.
Damn, I ain't know you was holding like that. I ain't know brown skin Kelly rolling like that.